These are the images from that day, January 6, 2021. And because of that sweeping FBI investigation, we learned about the Arizonans involved. 35-year-old David Crosby charged with assaulting police after going into the Capitol. Also from our state, Edward Vallejo, convicted of seditious conspiracy. Prosecutors say he was part of a group camped out at a hotel just outside of D.C. He's seen here moving supplies in. Authorities say Vallejo and others were at the hotel ready to deploy an arsenal of weapons if needed. Then there's the self-proclaimed QAnon shaman, Jacob Chansley.
I remember going in thinking I better stop the vandalism, the violence, and the theft.
In a recent interview with Arizona's family, he stressed he did nothing wrong. He's been convicted of obstructing an official proceeding, sentenced to 41 months behind bars. Now one of the 1,500 others to receive a pardon from Trump.
The large majority of people that were there on that day were peaceful.
He took to X after learning of the development, writing, "I am going to buy some mother expletive guns. I love this country."
It is incomprehensible to me that any president would do this when so many Capitol police officers and law enforcement officers were hurt in the line of duty during the January 6th insurrection.
State Attorney General Chris Mays sounding off on the move shortly after announcing plans to fight Trump on another front.
What was your reaction to hearing that?
Well, I wasn't terribly surprised. The numbers are surprising.
Mark Kukanovich is a former federal prosecutor who worked under Presidents Obama and Trump. He tells us he has friends who spent a lot of time over these last few years working on these cases.
It didn't mean that they didn't happen. They did. And now all these people have been pardoned, and that's just an additional part of the history now of what went into January 6th.
Do you think that there's a broader message that this sends to those prosecutors and to the public at large?
Well, time will tell what messages the president wants to send. The president is very good at sending messages when he wants to send them.
Now, federal prison officials confirmed to Arizona's family that more than 200 people have been released from custody. That includes Edward Vallejo. And we've confirmed prosecutors have already filed to have the case dismissed against David Crosby.